Good morning, student. Ninth standard social science, unit 3rd, money and credit in economics. First, we must understand what is money. Money is an economic unit that function as a generally recognized medium of exchange or medium of transaction. Money originates in the form of a commodity having a physical property to be adapted by market participant as a medium of exchange. Money is commonly referred to as currency. Economically, each government has its own money. In India, we have rupee. Money is a liquid asset used in the settlement of transaction. In simple way of money, also sometimes called a currency, can be defined as anything that people use to be buy goods and service. Money is not everything, but money is something very important. The topic is money and credit. Now you understand what is credit. Credit is the part of our financial power. What we have a financial power. It helps you to get the things you need now, like a loan for a car or bike, a credit card based on your promise to pay later. Credit can be a powerful tool that help you improve your finance. Learning objectivity. To know about the barter system, what is barter system? To understand about money and various transaction of money, e-transactions like that. To know about the role of RBI, Reserve Bank of India, to understand about the various type of credits and beneficiaries. Introduction. This chapter deal with the evolution or origin of money over the years and its function, where the money origin. It also explain on the role of the Reserve Bank of India. It further explains how technological advancement have made banking easy and swept in today world. Nowadays banking system very easy. Totally all banking system is now online. Almost all things used by man have a monetary value, that is financial value. In addition to that, the pay given for labor, wages, and service are all fixed on the basis of money value. The government as well as private institutions and industries calculate their financial status through money. Well, financial development calculated through the money. Thus, money play a predominant and inseparable role in our part of life. Barter system. What is barter system? A barter system is known as an old method of exchange, or exchange of commodity or goods. This system has been practiced for centuries, or olden days, before money was introduced. People started exchange a service and goods for other service and goods in return. An example, a barter is bread provided in exchange for butter. It is the oldest form of commerce. When there was surplus in agricultural produce and other articles like earthware, they exchanged in with people who need them. These articles which were exchanged through barter system can be termed as the first form of trade. In ancient world, mostly all the trading activities depend only barter system. Coins. The world first coin appeared around 600 BC. Ancient Greek. Nowadays, Sivagangai Mahavattu Kid research going on. They were to found copper and silver coins nearly 600 BC ago. Coins were introduced as a method of payment around 6th or 5th century BC. Coins were first made of scrap of metals. Coins are one of the most important sources of information to know the past history. During the archaeological excavation in Egypt and Iraq, coins used during the Indus Valley Civilization were excavated. As the years went by, there was issue found in the barter system, because barter system, um, they can't able to move large amount of goods one place to another place because there is no proper transport system. So they were to decided to find out alternative way of medium of exchange. Thus the needs of money, people were not fulfilled. Measuring the quantity and value of the goods exchange were found very difficult. To solve these issues, they fixed a common item with a standard value for the effective exchange of goods. Thus, result is coin. This may be the reason why metal were chosen. Gold, silver, and copper were the metal used first. They were called ancient currency because the people were, didn't know for the paper. And later days, the people were to use metal instead leather, beads, shell, tobacco, salt, corn, and even slaves were exchanged. Barter, says economist. Natural money. There has been lot of controversy and confusion over the meaning and nature of money. The metals such as silver and gold gain importance gradually all over the world. So these metals were used as standard value in the exchange of goods. This was called as natural money. The metal like gold and silver used throughout the world to buy any commodities. Paper money. Paper money is country's official paper currency that is circulated for the transaction involved in acquiring goods and service. China was the first to invent paper currency. As day went by, issue arose because while trade flourished, there were insufficient reserve of gold and silver. The scarcity of gold and silver metal, it led to find out another medium of exchange. Paper money came into being as the next stage. This money was without form and people start saving in bank. Those days there is no banking system. Money transaction are done through many ways in electronic world nowadays. History of money. Electronic transaction. One has to visit the bank and fill in the challan or produce a check to withdraw money from his account. It's past or previous years or 5 years before, the people were to use the bank to get money through check, withdraw withdraw slip and other form of format. Nowadays, these practices slowly vanish. The people were used easily withdraw the money needed at any time at ATMs located everywhere. A person can adapt money in their account without visiting the branch because many advanced app now they were to used GPay, BMAP, PhonePe like that this app to use the money exchange easily. You never to go and visit the bank. A role of the Reserve Bank of India. The government has the responsibility to regulate money supply and oversee the monetary policy. The government of India to set up Reserve Bank, Reserve Bank of India in 1935. It is permanent place now in Mumbai. This Reserve Bank of India to survive the money transaction and money circulation. A major portion of the saving in banks are used for the development of industries, economic growth, and various development schemes for the welfare of the people. All the major and important banks were nationalized now in 1969 in India. Reserve Bank of India regulate the circulation of currency in India. RBI was nationalized in 1949. 84% of the printed currency left for circulation nowadays. Relationship between money and price. Already we saw about what is money. Now what is price? A price is the quantity of payment to buy a goods or service. Price is the money changed for goods or service. There is a close relationship between volume of circulation money and the price of things. The relationship between money and price is connected with the monetary policy. The monetary policy, that is management of money supply. Price control play a very important role in a country's economic stability. Price control, economic inflation also. Purchasing capacity of all country currency in the world are compared using the US dollar as the standard currency. This value of differ from country to country. $1 Indian rupee value is now 74.39 rupee in Indian currency. Function of money. Money replaced the barter system. A lot of practical issues were solved. That is the practical issue in the barter system. Money acts as a medium of exchange, a unit of measurement, a store of value, and a standard of deferred payment. It play an important role in transaction. Money also doing the work medium of exchange, unit of account, and store of value. Credit. Farmer avail credit during the monsoon for buying seed, agriculture input, and other expense. Trader and small enterpriser need credit for their needs. In even day-to-day life, all are to get credit to run their day-to-day activities. Even large industries receive credit to take up their new project. Credit available form. The formal financial institution like nationalized and private bank and a cooperative bank give the credit to industries and other persons. Informal financial institution, microcredit received through self-help group. Self-help group. In every village nowadays we have self-help groups. As far as nationalized bank and cooperative bank are concerned, the interest to credit is comparatively lesser and there is a guarantee for the pledged goods. Nationalized bank and cooperative banks are concerned the interest to credit is comparatively lesser. Other private financial institution compared to government nationalized bank and cooperative bank give the very low rate of interest to credit the beneficiaries. Informal financial institution. The people who live in a particular place or those who are involved in a certain work join together as a group and start saving. These are called a self-help group. The nationalized bank provide help to this group through microcredit. This group they were to contribute small amount of capital and the remaining amount bank are given to credit and they were to start new project or new industries. Credit given through self-help group for street vendors, street side shopkeepers, fishermen, especially women and poor really make a difference in their life. Recap. Students, so far, barter system flourished where civilization thrived. Gold, silver and copper were called ancient money. Pepper and spice took a major share of export those days. Paper money was introduced because metal supply was limited. Scarcity of metal, they were to use paper as a currency. Mobile banking is widely used nowadays. Government has the responsibility to regulate the money supply and oversee circulation. All the major and important banks are nationalized in India. There is a close relation between the money and the price. Thank you, student. Please follow the assignment given in the PDF. Prepare well for your preparatory examination.